Hello.
Hello, Daisy.
Hi.
I'm here to... Can you list all of your nicknames?
The baby, Daz, Dazzle, Day. It's quite an extensive list.
Now, you're a 90s kid. What is something that only 90s kids will understand?
Actually growing up with the Spice Girls.
So true. What's your hidden talent that you could show me? God.
Oh.
Do you have any tattoos?
I have 4 more than my mum probably wanted.
Can you show me one of your tattoos?
Here it is.
That is awesome. And what's your favorite flower?
For my sisters, I'll say a poppy and a rose.
Now, I don't have a poppy nor a rose, but I do have this giant sunflower.
Thank you.
What's one thing from your childhood that scared the heck out of you?
I went to a sleepover and they played It and had a life-size clown. It was terrifying.
What other languages can you speak?
French.
Show me.
Nihon ni korarate ueshi desu. And Japanese.
What was your favorite movie as a child?
Matilda.
If you had one of Matilda's powers, what would you do?
I would help people fly to each other that are far away.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool, really, is Oscar Isaac?
I'm gonna have to go with a 10.
What's one cause that's close to your heart?
Self-esteem in teenagers.
What's one thing you'd want to say to teenagers right now?
You are enough and you're right where you need to be.
Okay, can you show me your go-to dance move?
Tear it up with that, yeah.
Okay, so this is the terrace. And look at this view. Wow.
Yeah.
What's the coolest thing about New York City?
Cycling through Central Park.
What's the worst thing about New York City?
The traffic. We have some tea and some cakes.
Yep.
Yeah, very British.
How do you like your tea?
I like it with honey.
And how do I drink this tea?
With your mouth?
If you could spike this tea, what would you spike this tea with?
Sake.
Okay, let's try some of this. All right. What should we be talking about while drinking this tea?
British things, obviously.
What's the most British thing about? Daisy, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I would like to be as happy as I am now with added wisdom.
What advice would you give your teenage self?
I would say keep going, it'll be fine. I have to save most of them for the film, but just a little flourish. Just like that.
Not bad.
Oh my God. And that's how it ends.
That is incredible.
Yes.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you.
That is the
I'm
best
just
way to end
gonna-
an interview possible. Yep, please take that.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Great, thanks, Daisy.
Bye. Ray is there. There you go. I couldn't believe that it had happened. Like, I got the call and I was like, are you sure? Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Where do rabbits do their weekly shopping? I'm so excited for what you're going to guess.
Why did the Scarecrow win the Nobel Prize?
I'm going to answer it as if I'm you now, okay?
Found out you got the job. What's John's? Daisy's most overused word is delicious. I'm gonna put that one away.
Okay, should we do this? I feel like I don't have a right to have an opinion because I'm not a writer, I'm not whatever. But it's important, especially because I know the effect Ray had on people and the sort of direction Ray is going in the story of Star Wars and onwards, the depiction of women in cinema and across the board, I think is important to understand that and to have an input into where that's going. I would want my lightsaber to be pink and glittery. Yeah. When was the last time I cried? I'm a crier. I'm a big crier. I cried the other day. I call it my pimp jacket. My biggest fangirl moment was... I've finished my Millennium Falcon. Did it all by myself. Yeah. Only took me 5 minutes. Here's me. And that's how you do it, kids. Answering questions while playing Lego.
You look like the cover of Chanel.
Oh, thank you. She's like, this looking for some work, yeah. Hi. It's just a new direction.
Do you think the accents, English, Australian, all the accents make it cooler for Star Wars?
I don't know if we have an Australian actor in Star Wars, do we?
No, I don't. I just wanted to include Australia a little bit.
Oh yeah, we love Australia. My sister lives there. Yeah, well, it makes it more, global. Yeah, it makes it, I think, it makes it feel, because we're from unspecified locations in the galaxy. So, yeah, different accents, different vibe.
Thanks for helping my answer.
Yeah. Pretty standard Food, occasionally clothes, toiletries, books. Is everyone learning so much? They're hard initially, then they soften. It's nice to run someone a bath. Babies tend to have baths and they look happy. Lights out, off you go. And that's just my typical British day. I live in London. Great city. Mean? When was I mean? What a fur. John, there's my peanut. Adam, Grumpy Dark Lord. Naomi Watts, there she is, Queen Gertrude. Mark Hamill. Carrie. I would say that it is clear why they're all there. Oh, I'm pretty thrilled to be, you know, in there. Pretty great group of people. Is that April? Oh, that's nice. That's my birthday. I was in Chicago. Thanks, y'all. Scavenger goes on adventure. Scavenger played by me. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Scavenger continues to go on an adventure. Scavenger still played by me. Good God. Good God above. Oh my God. That's impressive, Michelle, wherever you may be. Wow. Look at my guns in that one. Shit, yes. The internet connects us all, but be safe as you use it.
It's great to be part of it. It didn't entirely feel like living it per se, but to be part of it is wonderful.
It was the first time anyone had heard each other say anything out loud, so yeah, it was scary. I've stopped trying to apologize for doing this because I know how lucky I am. So yeah, I think it's the same time I've been figuring it out, but I feel pretty good. I really am working on liking myself and feeling like I am where I need to be. And it has been helped by working with people that make me feel good and in a really safe working environment, so I feel like I can do my best work and work with a group of people that I really love.
It's Jar Jar appears, and that's what shocked you. That's what you're saying.
It's actually Jabba.
It's a different way to go, okay?
It's a different way to go, but Jabba met this like super cool girl, and you know, they had this thing for a while. It was like a summer romance. Right. And you know, what do you know? Here I am.
But if people like Ray, then I'll be very happy. She wants a part, so I'm like, guys, I'm not the casting team.
Really?
But I'll get you a number.
I was gonna say, you might have a little juice.
No, do you know what? I just want my dad to be in the Resistance this time, because he's got a fantastic face.
Right, so...
And he's great vibes. And he was an actor when he was a teenager. It feels exactly right. Like, you know, how do you make your dreams come true and stuff like that? And I guess you go day to day and you try new things and you meet new people and eventually you'll kind of end up where you should be. So it's different. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's lovely.
I'll give you 2 points if you sing it.
Okay.
Or I have a kazoo. How are you with a kazoo?
What is that? Is it an instrument? Wait,
Make
what?
a noise. Du-du-du-du.
Oh!
How about this?
Wait, what am I humming?
Did you do a bit of theme tune?
Does that mean I win the
I
quiz?
mean, you've won like every point imaginable for that
God,
one
my
now.
music career just disappeared into the air. Oh, that's a good one. I've just seen Queen's Gambit. Never thought I was interested in chess, and now I'm obsessed with chess. Would you rather house sit for John Boyega or Adam Driver? Definitely John Boyega. He has an arcade, and he sorted out his pantry at the beginning of lockdown, so I could find all the ingredients for cooking very easily. It's literally making me feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Word your friends would use to describe you? Honest. My ear. What is the best gift you've received? All the free things I get sent. Thanks so much, please keep sending them. Do you have any secret talents? So I can do this with my tongue.
That was acted. Nothing actually hit me on the head. Peanut. I call him Peanut too. The thing is, I think it was me that invented it, but he would never admit that.
Is anyone just sort of giving you like glances like, I feel like I know that face, but I don't know why?
There was one time where someone was looking, but I am quite a starer, so I look at, well, not, that sounds creepy. I look at people, I just really like to look at people. I think it's interesting. And so I think sometimes people are looking at me like, could you stop looking at me? I was quite starstruck. Oh my God, I was talking like 100 words a minute. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. And then I made a cake the other day and I tagged him and he replied. I couldn't believe it. I'm very glad to be here.
Yes, we're glad.
It's very kind. I think probably overly kind. Naomi is, I'm not just, saying it because she said it, but she is amazing in the film. Really amazing. And it was great to work with her. So far I've met Hermione, Harry, I never met Ron, and I've met, Draco. And he got to be my brother, it's awesome.
And we saw you.
But without the wig, I just looked like an egg with no features. There's no definition whatsoever. I did a speech and I cannot remember what I said. I kept going, I'm really sorry, I'm really sorry. The whole crew was there. It was like embarrassing. And obviously people recorded it. I still can't tell you what I said.
Do you think we'll see Ray pop up after this latest edition?
I mean, who can tell?
Why?
I started watching Game of Thrones this weekend.
Just this weekend? Like
Yeah.
the last season?
Yeah. No, first season.
You just started watching the first season?
Yeah.
Last weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm 2 episodes in. And I thought if people have an appetite for this, they definitely have an appetite for Ophelia.
Why is that?
Bloodlust. People going crazy. A bit of incest? Sure.
Here's Daisy Ridley in Ophelia. We'll have a cheers, beers.
Cheers.
Take a look.
Who introduced you to Star Wars and what made you a fan after watching? J.J. Abrams? Most salt and vinegar crisps have milk in them.
How do you survive? Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
I swear to
unfair.
God, when I told my best friend, he goes, "Oh, what? And your sister's middle name's musical theatre?" I said, "No, her middle name's actually Jazz. Nothing I know about
Just
her
calm down,
stands."
Jazz. Let her finish.
Force for or for against? Ah! No one I know needs it. They've all got their own force.
Yes! Do your go-to karaoke song as Kylo Ren.
Oh no! It's Unbreak My Heart. How could that be Kylo-ish? Oh no! I'm going to offend Adam. I can't.
Or do it as Darth Vader, because that's different.
I can't do it, Darth Vader. I'll just embarrass myself. No one will see this film. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I sort of agree.
Expelliarmus! I know you're going. You going for sure. You saying no?
I don't know.
Rachel's, where's that?
I wouldn't say it's the worst.
Oh, it's just dead, man. Like, can't even go inside.
Open your bloody door.
Yeah, man. You throw a house party, man. Let me host it. I'll bring all the man there.
Pretty
cool.
I think flying into LA on Friday and being met by a tiny Ray just summed up the whole thing. Like, it's amazing that it kind of reaches the audience it does.
Let's see what this question's going to be. Am I Han Solo's daughter? I did say to him when I first met him, I was like, "Oh, my mum loves you," and he was like, "Great." I was like, "No, I like you too. I really love you too." Obviously, you've seen like a couple shots of us getting into the Falcon and everything. I did sit in the pilot's chair, and he was like, "That's mine," which is kind of insane. I feel very excited. Very good. It's very exciting to hopefully be some kind of role model for young women around the world.
It's very quick,
but really hard.
Training. I told my mum, dad, and sister, and then I couldn't tell anyone else, but I was going to quite an expensive gym and I was a bartender. So everyone was like, "Why are you going to an expensive gym?" And I was like, "Yeah, no reason." Thank you. We worked for 6 months on The Last Jedi. And in every interview, "What about the Porgs?" I was like, "The Porgs were there for a day. I was there every day for 6 months."
Prince Harry and Prince William were...
Yeah, they were in it. And then they were cut out.
Billy D. Anthony and A. Billy D. Williams.
I would say binge watching my favourite TV show, and everyone's like, "Wow," and that is why she doesn't have many. Yoda, because he's tiny and he can get in places. You know, if we were going to like rob something.
What are you robbing?
Preschool.
I was going to say a priest. A preschool. Better. I'm thinking that too.
And I've got my character.
I don't know, firstly it's weird being alone in a space, and then when it's moving and you're trying to make it look like you're flying a spaceship, that's difficult. And then everything had its kind of challenges.
Is it loud enough?
Not the music choice I was expecting.
A long time ago.
A long time ago, give me Galaxy Bomber!
Yeah, go ahead.
Lando Col-
Lactic.
Do or do not?
No, that's hard! Did you start?
Do or do not?
Do you want some ham? Oh. Yoda!
Do or do not?
Do or do not? There is no try. No, there is no try.
I do impressions of Daisy Ridley also.
We would like to see that. Not as Ray.
No, just you as normal
Oh,
Daisy.
God.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. She's so mean.
I'm not like that. No. Oh, my gosh.
All right, and any romance for you?
We shall see.
Oh, so yes.
Oh. No, not necessarily, but it's exciting to say we shall see.
Okay, who's that guy walking down the street?
Right. Who's that 1930s gangster gay guy? Is who they would think.
Are you gay?
I am.
A gay gangster? Oh my God, even better.
Hello, we're a very small demographic.
Nice.
The gay gangsters, but we're there.
I'm sure it's larger than was ever shown. Just that demographic that was never. We never got the gay gangster story.
We never did.
No.
It's high time.
What's your favourite Star Wars character?
Ray, easy.
That's not true.
Killing it every day.
Yoda.
You're supposed to say hooks.
Oh,
What's going on here? How Ray understands BB-8.
She's vastly intelligent. And
Simple.
what's on the Duolingo app?
Daisy Ridley is a work of art. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Daisy Ridley is a work of art.
It's more intense when you do it like
I feel like it's wrong. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. Daisy Ridley is a work of art all by herself. Daisy Ridley doing a bunch of press again is warming my cold dead heart. I've missed my British dork. That's not a compliment. That's awful. The new Star Wars trilogy is fantastic, but not as fantastic as Daisy Ridley's face. Daisy Ridley's name is adorable.